Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a sweat diverter or gutter that you wear under your helmet and wicks away the sweat from your forehead. It works decently most of the time as long as you have airflow through your helmet. There is one caveat. If you come to an extended stop, the lack of airflow sometimes causes the sweat to flow down the band and drip down your forehead. If you're riding indoors with no fan at all, then it really does not work. You'll have sweat dripping down all over your face. Believe me, I've tested it out. But for the most part, it works decently. I've been testing this out all summer long and found it to work well for me. The sweatband is real easy to make, and not counting the curing time, you can make it in less than 30 minutes. If you're curious in trying this out, let's get started and make one. You only need a few items to make this. A braided polyester elastic from the sewing department at your local Hobby Lobby or arts and crafts store. This one has a width of 1/4 inch or about 6.4 millimeters. A tube of 100% silicone you can purchase from your local hardware store. A cheap disposable brush and some Q-tips. Additional items you need include wax paper or cling wrap, a ruler, and a sharp knife. The first thing you want to do is measure the width of your forehead, then add about 6 to 10 inches on each end. In my case, I'm using 11 inches or 28 centimeter for my forehead width and an additional 8 inches beyond that on each end for a total of 27 inches or 69 centimeters. Of course, your measurement will be different from mine. Next, you want to do is take some wax paper or cling wrap and tape it to your cutting board. This will create a smooth surface on one side and also prevent the silicone from sticking. Take a Sharpie pen and mark the ends of your forehead measurement as well as a center point to guide your application of the silicone. Take your caulk gun and start from one end and apply a thick bead of silicone straight across to the other end. Next, take a Q-tip and gently flatten the bead all the way. Now take your braided elastic and place the center line on the center dot and use the Q-tip to flatten the elastic and also spread the silicone on top. Also spread the silicone outward about a centimeter or so beyond the edge of the elastic. After the elastic is fully coated, take a disposable brush and smooth out the surface. You can smooth it out as much as you like, but the brush marks seem to help in the wicking action. Finally, let this cure fully overnight. Once your band is cured, take a sharp knife and a ruler to cut the edge. You will want to cut about 1 to 2 millimeters away from the elastic, creating a silicone edge. Finally, peel off the wax paper to reveal the smooth side. As far as wearing it, I wear the rough side against my forehead, just above the eyebrows. The raised edges of the brush marks create enough of a gap to channel the sweat away from your forehead. There are even times when I can feel the sweat dripping down the sides of my face. Try to position it above or below your helmet's sweat pads. Although the actual position doesn't seem to matter, as I've noticed that even if my helmet's sweat pads partially covers the band, it still seemed to work. I hope you give this a try and see if it works for you. And as I say, let's be nice to each other, especially to the newer cyclists. Be a cycling ambassador and not a snob. Acknowledge, smile, and wave at every person or cyclist you pass. And let us pray for world peace. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.